Welcome to Blackgate. We're gonna do a quick psychiatric evaluation. Bad day, huh? Cops in this city. Always beating on the sick and defenseless.
Tell me something, dear. Have you ever had a really bad day?
And what do you mean by that?
You of all people should know. There's nothing so cruel as memory. The pointy biting through thunderbolts, unwanted party crashers screaming through your synapses. Inescapable, unrelenting, not at all friendly. You can't even escape into madness. And then you meet someone who changes your life. And you feel that you don't even know who you are anymore. Isn't it funny how one little encounter can cleave off little pieces of your past, deform your memories and persona until you rethink your whole identity? And as you realize how foolish it all is, your laughter reverberates off the walls of your own emptiness.
Okay. I'm gonna need more specifics. How about we try some word association?
That sounds delightful.
Acceptance.
That's a little trying, isn't it?
Look, I'm only doing this to help you. Let's try this again. Acceptance.
My favorite stage.
Okay. One more. And I need you to be serious for this one. Fate.
You want to know something funny? I used to think of fate as evil. Predetermined, not by some higher power, no, but by the rules of human nature. But tonight, it's all changed.
What's changed?
Have you ever had the feeling that your entire life has been building towards this one moment?
Is that how you feel?
Well, now, yes. Now I realize that all the battles, the bad days, the brutalities, it was all the hand of fate at work.
So now you see fate differently?
Absolutely. Now I understand there are no chance encounters. It was all meant to be. Everything leading up to who I've met tonight.
So you've met someone special?
Yeah. And you might say it's changed everything.
Everything?
Absolutely. I mean, do you realize what a vile world we live in? How lonely it is to wade through all that wretched filth on your own?
It is kind of lonely, isn't it?
Of course, you understand. Even in a crowd of other squirrels, you're so alone that you can kick, claw, yell, scream at the top of your lungs. And no one cares. It's like you don't even exist. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped on this path leading nowhere, into just emptiness.
Now you feel like you've got someone by your side to share the journey with you. And how does that make you feel?
I feel adrift, floating, like someone's pulled the stopper on my reality, and I'm sucked down the drain into something new. It's all very exciting, really. You wouldn't know what that feels like, I'm sure.
I might. Can you tell me more about how this person makes you feel?
It's like meeting someone I can actually relate to. Which, believe me, dear, I've never felt before. You understand? You're someone who's not afraid to let go and fall. Free falling, and I didn't pack a chute. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I figured you would.
So, may I ask, who is this person?
Oh, someone very, very special. But whose real name I don't even know yet.
My name's Holleen. Holleen Quinzel.
What a pretty name. Do your friends call you Holly?
Oh, I don't have a lot of friends.
Well, Holly, you got one now. Why would you do that? Newsflash! I'm the one who's trying to kill you! There's no need for this. The worst kind of criminal.
Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Master Bruce, it might be a bit anticlimactic, but I hoped you might finally be ready to celebrate Christmas Eve, now that the Joker's behind bars.
Bane is still out there. I've got to locate the signal from the tracker I placed on him.
Even you must eat, sir.
If you hadn't called the police, he'd already be in custody.
Dispatch, this is Delta 47.
You know, I made a promise of my own to your parents.
No sign of any casualties.
Not now, Alfred.
Story back at the precinct. Place CVAC. Found bombs under the foundation. Some kind of hopped-up freak. Must have been 400 pounds of muscle. Took 6 cops to gun that bastard down. Yeah, I saw the body in the morgue. Couldn't believe it.
Sounds like this could be Bane or one of his men. If I hurry to the GCPD morgue, I can inspect the body and the autopsy report.
Well, before you leave, I've run some tests on the compound you found at the steel mill. Looks like a match for your globular projectile for non-lethal restraint.
You mean the glue grenade?
Indeed. The resin has finished curing. It's at your workbench. Of course, I'd recommend testing it here in the lab before you go, but I'm sure you won't listen to me. You never do. So I take it you won't be testing it, then?
It's called field testing, Alfred. Any luck digging up dirt on Enigma?
I'm afraid not. He's very good, sir. Too good, perhaps.
Don't sell yourself short, Alfred.
I'm only being realistic. Listen, disable more of his towers and I can locate him. Then we won't have to search for information. He'll give it to you himself.
I'm on it. Alfred, how are things?
Status quo, sir. Status quo.
Now you've done it!
Oh, great!
Where's your Christmas spirit? He don't take prisoners! You're gonna regret that! I bash him! He's a monster! Quicker than he was! You gotta hit him harder than that! Find this killer! Kick the crap out of him! Where is he? Put him in the ground! He's taking it hard! We are expendable!
Not your lucky night, boludo!
Make him win! Don't let him touch you!
Alfred, how are you holding up?
Fine, considering the circumstances. Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch. Master Bruce! Stop! Master Bruce! Bruce! I will not in good conscience allow you to go! You're outmatched by these assassins.
What?
You're not some hardened vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. You're in over your head, and I don't want this to be your end.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predator.
Be.
No, not maybe. I am. When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hired assassins, because I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises. So no, Alfred, I am not in over my head. Tonight will not be my end, but it will be theirs.
I trust you realize you can't just waltz into the GCPD after everything that's happened there tonight.
I know I can't do that. I'll have to find a way in that'll avoid detection.
Indeed. Now look, I'm sorry about what I said before you left. I hope you understand. It's just because...
It's okay. I understand.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
We're not gonna take this anymore! You gotta pay like everyone else! That's what... Who's that getting his face punched in? That thing is back!
Look, there's a bounty on this freak's head. If we get him before he gets us, we'll split it. Now move out.
What?
Look out!
And you're also out of luck. Everything's shut tight. Yeah, there's gotta be like a diner or something nearby, though. Plenty of diners. Not all open. You can break into one. What if we get caught? Can you imagine? Sorry, officer, we didn't steal nothing except for some food. Yeah, you're on your own with that. I'm not getting arrested over a sandwich. That's cold.
If he thinks he can get through us,
He's found them! My lucky day!
Greg, help me kill him!
Don't let him get away! Someone took out the Ellsworth building. It wasn't someone. It was the Joker. He's got bombs all over the city. That was just a taste. Do we know where? I mean, what if my apartment building's a target? I don't have a good answer. I don't have a good answer for you.
GC...
The bag found us! Fight's over here, boys! Come on!
got time for this!
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
So let me get this straight. The assassins, the attack on Blackgate, the crap at Gotham Merchants. Damn. Why go through all that trouble? Well, he's a new guy, right? So a lot of people might wonder if he can back the bounty. But if he pretends to be Black Mask, then he gets all the Psionic's cred. Alright, that makes sense. I guess.
Slinking away, are you? I guess in the end you just didn't measure up, did you? But when the bar is set so high, who can?
I can take it! There he is! Let's take him out! I don't want to die!
It's over, Batman. I put everything I've got into this one. Throw yourself at it for a while if you must. You're not right. I thought you had a city to save. So what are you doing wasting time with me? All right, we've had our fun. But this endeavor's grown tiresome. All right, you've made your point. So why don't we just agree to disagree and go our separate ways?
I don't think so.
What's wrong with you? It's not like I'm backing the bad guys here. Well, not usually.
You're invading people's privacy.
You got how many assassins running around out there, and you're lecturing me on selling personal information? Way to prioritize. You're going after Gotham Optics next? Or maybe some telemarketers? Ooh.
If that information gets into the wrong hands, people could get hurt because of you.
And people do get hurt because of you. So I assume you'll be handing yourself over to the police now? That's what I thought.
Think the Bat's gonna take on the Joker?
Getting hungry yet, Master Bruce?
Looking for your bat friend?
It's just, I can find no precedent for this king bat, as I've taken to calling it.
The Philippines are home to some of the largest bats in the world.
And how, pray tell, did one of them wind up here?
That's a mystery I'll have to solve another day.
Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch.